What up, Virgo fam? What up, Virgo fam? Thank you so much for dropping by and kicking it with me today. The energy is flowing. I just finished a meditation and my face was just like buzzing, buzzing, buzzing. I kept hearing, look to the sun, face the sun, turn your face to the sun, face the sun. So I don't know. Like I'm getting a feeling that for some of you, it's facing something that's very difficult, facing like the heat. I don't know if someone's done something or there's a truth that needs to come out, a difficult truth that needs to be said, a difficult thing that needs to be done. But I'm getting for many of you that you have to face the sun, and I'm getting that is facing the truth. And I also saw an image of, it reminded me of the Judgment card in the Light Seers Tarot. Let me see if I can find it. Oops, to the camera. But what I was getting for many of you is that when you face the sun, when you face the problem, the issue head on, dead on, there is so much freedom. I just got this visual of a body being lifted. Let me find this damn card because I can just, for those of you that don't know the card, I can just feel it. It's weightless. That's the energy. Okay, maybe it's not this card. Maybe it's a combination. But it's a feeling of weightlessness. Perhaps it's the moon too, which I saw down here, I believe. Anyway, I'm not going to waste too much time on that. But there's just this feeling of being weightless. Free, released. Like the truth will set you free is what I'm getting. And it's interesting because the Lover's in reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, Eight of Swords. So there needs to be some communication. There needs to be a conversation. There needs to be a release of whatever illusion, victimization. I'm stuck here. I got to be here. I need to be here for a little bit longer. I don't know what that energy is, but I feel it. And yeah, let's get into it. Let's see what's coming up for that. Let me put these cards over here and let's see what to do. Let's start with the old schools. Sorry guys, I gotta get my camera set up good because it's shaking. Anywho, so just breathe for a moment. Let me tell you, the energy is intense right now. I had to get up out of my meditation right now. I feel like I've had a lot of coffee and I cannot have caffeine. I feel awakened, and perhaps that's what that Judgment card that we saw with the image. So let's tap into it. Gods and goddesses of our reality, of our divinity, I ask that you walk with us in our pursuit of knowledge, of peace, of healing, of growth and love. We offer you our understanding. We offer you our faith. Namaste. All right, let's see what we got going on. Let's see what messages you need to hear. All right. The Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. For some of you, you may be dealing with an Aquarius. That is the Aquarius card. But for many of you, I do just think that relief is on its way. Once you have that conversation, once you set that boundary, once you let go of what needs to be let go of, when you release what's on your heart and on your tongue. For many of you, I feel like you're itching to say something. You've been wanting to tell somebody how you feel, but it's almost like they don't deserve it. But I feel like that release is going to set the tone of the relationship. It's going to, because right now I feel like you and this person have unspoken boundaries right now. And yeah, we got the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Spring, Eight of Wands, or whatever. So, delays in again, not communicating with someone. We've got the Devil in, Jesus. Damn camera. We got the Ego card, which is the Devil in reverse. So, yes, you guys are definitely breaking free. Definitely cutting off, definitely breaking free, moving from, releasing. Let's see. But there's something, get some more cards. There's something about it is it's in the queue, but I feel this resistance to it, right? With the eight of Wands and the Devil in reverse. What does it say? The illusion of being, exactly, the illusion of being trapped. Placing too much importance on material items, getting caught up in fear and worry. Some of you are worried about how saying this, how releasing what's on your heart, whether it's a job, whether it's a person, a relationship, how that's going to affect someone else, how that's going to look, how that's worried about the wrong damn thing. Like Virgos always do, instead of being worried about yourself. Is your mental health okay? Are your coins okay? Because if the coin is okay and your mental health is suffering and you're not happy and you're not fulfilled, then I'm not really sure what there is to figure out. So, but let me chill on that, right? Because I don't want my energy to bleed into the reading, because my energy is like, it's time to go. I'm ready to move. I'm ready to get shit done. I'm ready to cut some people off, you know? So to each his own. Let's see. What do I want to pull here? We got the High Priestess in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And that's about not trusting your intuition. So some of you are really going back and forth on if you need to break free of this person, if you need to cut this job out. All right, I'm just going to shuffle over here because my camera, the gooseneck, is weak right now. Let me tell you. Okay, so we got a couple cards that came out, and I'll take them all. And so we've got, you can't make this shit up. Answer the call. So for many of you, it has something to do with work. It has something to do with your purpose, where you want to be in life. What type of people you want to be around. I'm getting, I feel like for some of you, you want to call in a better connection, a higher connection, a truer, a more authentic. Like I'm getting the energy of her looking for another place to call home. Where are you being called to journey to? You know, right? Like, I feel you, Virgo. The initiation, the rite of passage, crossing the threshold. So it is in the queue. I feel like for many Virgos, this has been the year of leveling up. closing out soul contracts, releasing people that are no longer in alignment with your highest good. The dreams are getting louder. Your purpose is yelling at you. I feel like for some of you, your purpose has to do with helping others, has to do with being a part of a higher level community, whatever that looks like for you. But there's a need to be around or connected to something that feels more authentic. Because I'm getting with the Devil card in reverse that this connection, whatever the situation was, it was feeding a part of you that is not aligned and connected with your purpose, divine, your heart. Either it was feeding your pockets, either you were dealing with somebody who, you know, fed your ego. Maybe they fucked you good. Maybe they fed you good. Maybe you have, you know, maybe some of you guys have some addictions that you've been holding on to. Maybe you always, you know, smoking or drinking or whatever, popping pills and shit. Hey, we all got to get by. So, you know, I'm not judging over here, but I do feel that for many of you, you want to change up. You want to eliminate. You want to get past. I get this feeling of you just want to get past. You want to move beyond this. You want to go somewhere else. Look, in all three of these cards, she's looking out to go through doors somewhere else, going over mountains. Mountains are symbolic of a difficult journey or something that you really want that may not be easy to get, right? Or you feel, there's a feeling. I mean, she's already in the mountain. That bitch can climb. She can get over there. Excuse me. My mouth it is what it is, okay? My Mercury's in Leo. Yeah. Look, passageway, but there's it's just, there's a better place for you. And you know it. You can feel it in your heart. You can feel it in your soul. There's somewhere else that you want to be, that you need to be. Yeah, I feel for many of you, you're doing the work. You're getting into alignment. You're shifting the things that you need to in your life. You're clearing the space. There's still a few dead ends. Well, wait, that's not the term that I want to use. Loose ends. Yeah. Well, they might be dead ends, right? Because they should have been gone a long time ago. But, you know, it's not always that easy. It's interesting because I thought that said guilt. And that's the vibe that I'm getting. For many of you, you know that you should have been gone a long time ago from whatever this situation was. For many of you, you were feeling stuck. But it's not, time hasn't gotten past you. You have not lost anything. It's still in the queue. You still can go, baby. You still can go. What do we have here? 15, 17, what is that? Can I count? 32? 32 and 8 is what, 44? So yes, you're looking for security, stability, safety. You're looking to manifest something true to who you are, your energy. All right, let's see. Let's get into the soul journey real quick. Because this is getting... I intended for this to be a love reading, but this is getting... This is not so much about a partnership. This is not so much about being with someone else as this is about the elevation of self. Being able to disconnect. Being able to have space, being able to go on this journey or leave has everything to do with the next steps of your journey. Everything is on the other side. And you know it. The only thing that's standing in between you and the other side, and I just got chills, is them. Or actually your inability to cut them off. Ooh, you can't make this shit up. Sorry. What does that say? God damn this camera. I am attracted to those people who serve my highest good. You sick of the bullshit. At the bottom of the deck, purpose. 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 You got other shit to do. I know what I'm here to do. And that's, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. We got a whole bunch of purple here. Whole bunch of purple. And pink. That's what's, and the red, of course, for grounding, for the root chakra, for knowing who you are and where you need to be. I don't feel like this is so much as heavy as the alignment, as tapping into that crown chakra. Tapping into, for many of you, it has to do with spirituality. Like I said, it has to do with a bigger community, has to do with your purpose. Your soul tribe. There's a lot of people that want to be in your energy with the eight of wands or the eight of spring in this deck. So much coming at you. And with it in reverse, I don't think you want none of that shit. It's like you swatting it. Get away from me. Leave me alone. I don't want that shit. Because this can definitely, look, she can't even see where the fuck she going. She's trying to go up. She's trying to go up, and it's interesting because her legs are almost like the hangman. It's like they delay. It's distractions. It fucking delays. And at the bottom of the deck, what do we have? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. What did I say earlier? That there's something that needs to be released. It needs something that needs to be said. You have to be honest with somebody about something. Or somebody, no, I definitely feel like it's you. I definitely feel like it's you, Virgo. Let's keep this out there. Purple again. All right, let's see what we got. Let's do the power of love. What you got for us? Come on, this reading is good. So go ahead, keep on, make it nasty. You know, like I make it spiritually nasty. I don't know how that sounds, but I like my messages to just be like, bow, 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 like that. What does that say? Detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve your highest ideals of love. These people in your life, right? And cooperation was upside down. These people in your life who do not cooperate, who do not help you elevate, help y'all elevate. So I don't know if this is someone that you are in a relationship with or someone you're working with. There's some kind of relationship where there needs to be some sort of reciprocity or a shared goal that is not being achieved. It's not being achieved. It's being avoided. And I feel like you could do so much more. It's not about doing better, right? Because Virgos will take something that is inefficient and make that shit the best thing fucking ever, right? We're natural editors. We improve everything. And so having a partnership or being in a community or surrounding by people who do not want to cooperate to a higher goal, who don't want to do shit for the better good of us, for others, it's defeating. It goes against your purpose. it goes against who you are. High Priestess in reverse. Let me take this too. Six of Swords. It was in reverse. So some of you don't want to, you're dragging your feet on leaving. But if I know anything about Virgos, you're trying to get a plan together. You're trying to make sure, 100% sure that you want to release this and bounce. And I promise you, because what it feels like to me, and I think I said this in my last reading, and I'm feeling it energetically, is like, it feels like, you know, when you're at the beach and you see like the tide coming right in the ocean and the water like pulls back and then it comes forward, right? And that's what I feel is what's happening right now. It's the pullback. It's the pullback. You're in the midst of discerning and you're getting ready to, you're like on the ledge of decision about the relationship, about whatever it is, the job, the relationship, the person. You're right there on the edge, about to pull the trigger and say no, say bye, say it needs to be altered, changed, but it won't be what it was. You're done with that. And I feel like if they don't align with you or get on this same kind of community, honest, clean energy kind of shit, you out. Because it doesn't fit anymore. For some of you, you've seen people in ways that you can't unsee. You can't go back. So it's like some of you guys are in limbo right now, but I have a feeling, especially with Mercury retrograde ending and everything, that perhaps by the start of Virgo season, early September, you're going to be both feet, you're going to jump. So be ready. Y'all like, that's what I'm doing, bitch. Ownership. Take ownership of your life. I think this is an important message for Virgos, because we are quick to, we will handle and manage somebody else's life. But then when it comes to ours, we be like, well, especially if you have like Libra or something in your chart too, you'll be like, well, what do you think? You know? And it's like, what the fuck? What do you think? You know, what do you want? So take ownership. If these people, if this job, if this situation is no longer in alignment for you, you have the right to move on. I am sure you have paid more than enough dues. Whatever you have done, and maybe, what does it say? You acknowledge your misdeeds and accomplishments alike and learn to love them as lessons. For some of you, I don't know if you're with someone because perhaps you did something, or you're at a job because you feel like you're not worthy, or you've done something that made you not worthy, so you owe somebody something. Hell nah. You paid your dues already. This I am sure. Because you wouldn't be getting a call. You wouldn't be going through the initiation, right? If you hadn't done the work. So, yeah. Okay, let's get some African Goddess cards out here. These are my my auntie cards, because they be slapping you right upside your head with that real. So, universe, yeah, for Virgos. Storms. I'm not familiar with that card, but there's another 4. So, perhaps some shit, again, from what I'm getting on that storm, some shit gotta go down. And for some of you, I'm getting, yes, like the eye of the storm. For some of you, some shit gotta go down. It just has to go down. And interesting, the next card is shine. And it's like, I feel like the storm has to come. The shit has to go down in order for the sun. What did I say at the beginning? Stare at the sun. Face the sun. Face the truth. And when you do, everything is on the other side. The harvest. Look at her. She's abundant as fuck. Earth angel, come on through. Draped and dripped. In leaves. In vegetation. In earth. Right? Energy. And then she's got the... Is that a ram? Ram for Aries. I am. Standing in who you are in your own divinity. Shining bright. Like a motherfucking diamond, right? Let's see what we got at the bottom of the deck before I close this off with some message of love cards that I just got. So if you have not seen the open box, please check down below. I will have the link because I will go through all the, well, I went through a nice 20 to 30 of the cards. But you get to see a lot of the artwork and stuff like that. So anyway, let's see what our African goddess has to say. For again, resistance. Let this shit go, Virgo. Let it go. Look how abundant she is. It's very similar to this card. That's interesting. And it's interesting because it's like shine is 5, but then if you go backwards to resistance, right? 4, 5, 4, going backwards. Very interesting. Oops. All right, what was at the other? Let's put this over here. What else was at the bottom? 33, 6, 4, 5, 6. Come on now. Okay. Hey, this shit lights me up. It's been, you know, I took a hiatus from doing videos and stuff. I was just doing personal. So I'm happy to be back. I'm geeked. The energy is real. I know Virgos is about to be on the up and up. We just got to kick this last little whatever up off us. And the level up is here. It's right fucking there. Like we can smell it. You know what I'm saying? So we've got... You cannot make this shit up. This is why I love reading. Because it's, listen, we asked and we got that shit served, right? Okay? So, and I can't help but to see this at the bottom. What does it say? Secrets revealed. Baby, I don't know what you need to tell somebody, what you need to say. And I'm not feeling like it's this big old dark, you know, I've been cheating on you with your father's sister. You know, I just think it's about telling the truth and being 100% authentic in how you feel. Owning who you are. Being in that Aries, because this is definitely giving me, again, that Aries I am energy. Interesting. I kind of want to read that card, so I'm going to keep this here. Wounded healer and awakening. Come on, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. The time is here. All right, let's see what we got. I'm just going to run it real quick because we already at 30 minutes. All right, it says speak up, speak out, speak on it. You have every right to be heard. You are betraying yourself by not speaking up. Your words have power. Own your voice. As the old saying goes, stand up for something or fall for anything. Being neutral is not an option. When you stand firmly in your truth, you have thoughts, opinions, beliefs, and convictions. What do you stand for? Tell someone today. I reclaim my voice. I speak out and I speak the fuck up. Right? Woo! I told them to make it nasty. They made it nasty. Oh, God. And I just said I hate when people be singing in readings. And look at me. I'm doing that dirty shit. All right. Let's pull some of these messages of love. This will be my first time reading from this deck. So y'all bear with me. But, I mean, the messages are pretty straightforward. So, let's just see what comes out. Universe, what messages do we need to hear? Ooh, okay, that's a lot of stuff. Can you simplify this? Sorry, y'all. I shuffle until I feel it. Okay, it's here. Yep, totally. Come on! I'm sorry, y'all, baby. I hope y'all don't have on headphones. I promise I will work on that. But this shit be taking me over, bruh. I don't care how many readings I do. What is this? What is coming out, Virgo? What is going on? What is it? Oh, destiny. I am struggling to find child. Y'all. Okay. You or your person, I feel like this is coming from you, Virgo, but don't hurt me if I'm wrong, I hate when people say that. Like, really, what y'all gonna do from over the internet? Don't hurt me, don't come for me. Yeah, anyway, destiny. I'm struggling to find the right path. Chemistry. Ooh. Who do you have chemistry with, or who has chemistry with you? And perhaps this is why you don't want to walk away, because there's so much passion and chemistry. Huh. Girl, that's sacral chakra will get you every time. Look, and I'm over here. I see the bottom of the deck of this card. What does it say? Guilt. I release beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And it's orange. It's giving me sacral. It's giving me what the... All right. Neglected. I failed to give you what you needed. Perhaps that's what you need to tell this person. Look, me and you, perhaps we were meant to be. Perhaps we did have a lot of chemistry. But guess what? You didn't give me what I needed. You left me hanging. Possibly cared too much about what other people thought, instead of looking out for me. Or perhaps this is you, Virgo. Not wanting to do what you need to do. Disagreements. I wish you understood how I feel. This is on me. I don't know if this is you. Okay, let's keep it going. New chapter. I'm trying to move on. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Somebody does not want to let go. They didn't treat you well. And they should have, because you guys had amazing chemistry. I feel like they know that you guys, or feel like you guys were meant to be. But there's people who got in the way. Either other people's opinions, commentary, judgments. Perhaps for some of you, it's around this purpose, this desire. Hold on. Something about that is messing with me. Let's see if I can get some clarity on that. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Ooh, somebody lied. Somebody, yeah. Somebody wasn't honest. I'm hearing that somebody kept somebody in the dark. Somebody kept somebody in the dark about something. Somebody wasn't, well. But I feel like, because the vibe that I was getting, to be honest, is that the secret was on Virgo's end. And I'm still getting that vibe. That the secrets are on your end. But perhaps you know something about what somebody did and you haven't called them out about it. Huh. Yeah. Yep. And perhaps it was because it was after a disagreement or something. Perhaps they was talking shit about you. Lying. Yeah, something that made things kind of come to an abrupt, like, hold up. What the fuck? Yeah, because 7 and 9, 16, yeah, the tower. Whatever this secret, whatever this lie, whatever this bullshit was that somebody tried to do behind your back, I feel like you know about it. And you're not saying anything about it. Is it this weird fucking thing? You know how somebody does something to you and you feel bad for them? It's almost like, for some of you, it's like, I know why they did, like, I mean, like, I feel like you, of course, would have never moved that way, but I feel like you're like, I mean, I could see how or why they did something like that. Like, they're, like, you understand their low vibrational ways, so it's just like, you just kind of like biding your time to try to figure out what the next move is, because you're feeling something higher. So to even deal with this or figure it out or to work on it, call it out, is like, you don't even have any interest in it. You're just taking the lessons. Just taking the lessons and paying them for just taking the lessons. Like, I'm going to take this lesson and I'm just going to take it elsewhere on my next journey. Like, you know how Virgos are. You take the shit on the chin. Past life. Ooh. So perhaps this is the past card. So perhaps it's somebody that you knew from the past, or something about them in the past is starting to come out, but you're in the middle of a transformation. So it's like it doesn't even matter. For many of you, it has to do with your home life or a place that you call home, people that you call home, and you're being asked to take a leap of faith, to take a risk, and put your heart's true desire into action. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the High Priestess. So again, for many of you, you're connected to a higher purpose. Many of you already understand this person. You already see, what your future could look like. Some of you may be tarot readers. Some of you may be into divination, maybe clairvoyant, clairsentient. You already know, Ace of Pentacles, you already know something is coming. You can already see that something is coming. So I think for some of you, the reason that you're not speaking up, the reason why it's taking you some time to release this or even deal with this, like you're so fucking focused. So focused in this feeling, in this pool, your attention is already gone. But I feel like there's still a situation here that needs to be put to an end, release, closure. Because it's not stable and it's not coming with you. Yeah, we got change at the bottom of the deck over there. Okay, last card. Sorry, it's so hard for me to leave you guys. This reading is juicy. Okay? But I don't know about you. I'm hoping that you guys feel empowered and inspired. I am hearing that you guys are practicing patience, doing experiments with patience with this. You already know. I love this. And then think about it. So I feel like that's what you guys do. You think about it, but you already know. You think about it, but you already know. There's this weight game, this apprehensiveness. But I don't know. That's just the Virgo process. So I'm not exactly worried about it because you have Ace of Pentacles coming in. You have something in the queue that's coming in. This situation is pretty much on its way to being in the rear. You already know this. The transformation is here. So I'm going to go ahead and close it out there. Otherwise, I will never get off. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. And from my heart to yours, namaste.